Get your glasses, shake your asses. It's time for your dose of G and T. I am G.
And I'm T, and we are here, episode 2. Can't believe it, we've actually made it.
Well, almost.
Almost. It was a stress this week, wasn't it?
Oh my god, so stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get the episode everywhere. Took longer and there was a few sort of hoops that we weren't expecting, but we got there. So we are on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon and Apple. Are we on anything else?
No, that is it.
Those are your 4. Pick your subscription, basically.
What's your go-to, just in general? Like, what app do you normally use to listen, or do you like watching?
It depends. I use Spotify quite a lot. I've got Apple as well because the Stephen Bartlett one goes on there quite a lot. So I go
Love Stephen Bartlett
because I follow him on LinkedIn. So then when I see that come up, it just takes me straight through to the Apple one.
Love him.
But I do like to be able to view people. So YouTube kind of is the best place to go for that, I think.
Excuse me, guys.
So,
clearing the old throat, ready for my chat today?
Ooh, you got all your subjects ready?
I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
Shall we start with hype and tripe then?
Yeah, we're hyping and triping. Okay, over to G. What is this week's hype or tripe?
This week, I wanted to touch upon fashion, but not just any fashion. I wanted to go into male fashion.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes. So, actually, one of my friends said, how do you feel about men in skinny jeans? And I feel like that's kind of, it's kind of changed a little bit because there was a point where that was the only jeans that men wore, I feel. And now people are kind of being a bit more individual. Some are still wearing skinny, some are, I just think whatever's comfortable. And what is really comfortable.
What?
Joggers.
Oh.
Joggers.
So you've got this thing, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm not the only one. There are a few girls that will vouch for me on this. Men in joggers. The light grey joggers are something else.
Can I just ask, why light grey?
I don't know what it is.
Because you can see a bit more going on?
I feel like, that's
happening.
definitely got something to do with it. But I feel like you can see more anyway.
Is that what you look for?
No, I'm... Just an FYI, I'm not just looking at penis. But, yeah, no, I think as well it's because they're comfortable. Do you know what I mean? And I would prefer people to feel comfortable because I do think when you're dressed comfortable and you like what you're wearing, you're kind of more chilled and, yeah. So grey joggers are in. They're a hype, mate. I am here for that. Crocs, though. I feel like that is just a general one. Crocs. No.
Wait, before we go on to Crocs, can I just hype men?
Oh, yeah, we can hype men. We can hype them.
Do you know what? I went to say boys, and I thought you're too old to say that.
Yeah.
No. So men, just in sportswear in general.
Yeah.
Just sportswear. The Under Armour, you know, the turtleneck, the tight-fitted
We sound
Under Armour.
thirsty. We sound so thirsty right now.
Yeah, not that, you know, it's not a thing that when I'm out, I've got a radar on. But
Yeah, same. Like, even though
men in sportswear,
Yeah.
I think that's really attractive, and I like that look.
But I also like it, you know, when it switches up and they've... Well, just like men. I like it
But
when...
we actually don't, we hate them all. But anyway, carry on.
I like it when they're sort of in their suits, shirts, do you know what I mean? Basically, well-dressed men and
casual, smart,
dressed
whatever.
men. This is not how I expected this to go, to be fair.
No, we're going to just hype men, right? We'll hype men first of all.
And yeah, no, but I do. There are some things that men like wear that I'm just not here for.
Wait, we've got to mention it. So I've got.
I don't feel like we're gonna get this one on the air.
I've got an air freshener going off, right? Every hour in my house where we are live from the living room, as always. and this bloody air freshener. Like, has anyone else got them out there? They go off every hour. Sometimes I'm laying in bed at night, G.
It's not
my
every
heart
hour.
goes.
It is like literally every 10 minutes.
I think what's going on? It's so loud.
It sounds a bit like a dying bird.
Sorry, because you know my phobia of birds. Can't be dealing with that. There's even worse.
So here for joggers, here for men in suits.
Well,
whatever jeans make you feel comfortable.
I like a skinny jean.
Yeah.
I like that. Men in UGG boots.
No.
I feel
like I'm here for here for the clothes, but not the footwear.
Socks and sandals?
No, mate, you are wearing trainers or boots or a nice loafer. There you go. I'm not here for boat shoes either.
Oh, I love a boat shoe.
I knew you would say
Oh,
that.
and do you know what I love? A little shoe with a tassel on the front. You know when they wear the brown ones? So you have, right, paint the picture, you have the skinny jean.
I wondered what you were doing there.
I know I've got my leg out, guys, for the audio listeners. Right, you've got skinny jean.
Yeah.
Little, like, loafery thing, and it's got a little tassel on the front. Normally a brown pair.
Are you socks with those, or do you want them barefoot?
No, barefoot. Not barefoot. No, yeah. No sock. Or the what about the wait, what about?
Yeah, the invisible ones. Because without a sock, they're going to be whiffing.
But do you feel like, have you ever seen a man put on the little footsies that we wear?
Yeah, I've seen it. It
Does
don't
it give you the ick?
No, because I just think that's quite a hygienic thing to put your socks on.
No, it's very practical, but I can't say it's the most attractive thing I've ever looked at a man and thought, oh, he's got them little footsie socks on. Oh my god! Oh,
This was honestly not how I was expecting this to go.
but we're here for it.
Yeah, so yeah, okay.
Okay, anything else?
What, on the hype and tripe?
Hype and tribe of men's fashion.
There was something, and now I can't remember.
I like a coat. You know, like a Danny Dyer type coat.
Oh, like the Mac. Yeah.
And I do like a flat cap as well.
Geezer vibes.
Del boy vibes.
Geezer. Yeah, no, I'm here for a geezer.
Yeah.
I love how my voice has changed as well when I say geezer.
You're like geezer.
Geezer.
You literally turned into a geezer.
Thanks. Yeah, flat caps. You've got to have a head for a hat. Head for a hat.
Head frat. Never said that before. What else?
I don't really think there's anything else. Oh my god, are we going to go underwear wise as well?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right, so are we like Y fronts, boxers, jock straps? Like, what are we saying?
I'm saying mankini.
That was not one of the options. Not
No, I'm not saying mankini. They actually make me feel sick. Boxers.
Yeah.
Boxers, and quite tight boxers.
Yeah.
Not the loose, flappy ones.
I can't cope with this episode already. I
should not have used the word flappy.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. Like, just nice, tight, holds it all.
Fitted.
Yeah.
What about you? Y fronts?
No, I like a decent pair of boxers.
What about a Speedo? Are we here for a Speedo?
I mean, I don't mind a Speedo,
Yeah.
as long as I feel like Speedos need to have confidence. So you need to have confidence to wear Speedos. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot. I was going to say there's a lot of. Yeah, a lot of front. In a Speedo! Oh, God! Oh, get it together!
I'm crying. I love how we both turned into Muttley as well. We're like,
Sorry, guys.
right,
But,
right, okay. So we know what we're hyping and driving.
yeah. Oh, my God. Right, let's move on. Let's get off this hype and tripe. But that was a good one, G.
Thanks.
Definitely brought the laughter. Oh, God.
Okay, so I was actually going to continue with the fashion sort of topic. Obviously, there is a particular person who's quite influential within fashion, and they have possibly found themselves in a bit of hot water more recently.
Okay.
The person is Ye or Kanye or however you know him. So on that, I think he is genius. There are, in his music, his lyrics and everything, pure brilliance. However, I feel like now there is a lot of the freedom of speech, and we, as he has communicated, we know that he has got some sort of mental health problems. And my question really around this sort of topic is how much of that is his responsibility and how much of it is the team around him. Like, you know, like for us, for instance, if I started saying things that could offend people or deeply hurt people, at what point is it that someone steps in and tries reasoning? So like you would step in and say, look, okay, you're out of line here. I get it. I know why. Yeah. But...
Sorry.
Oh my God, what?
I'm so sorry. Oh God, I just can't on that last conversation with I'm dying.
Are we going to be able to continue?
We're going to have to cut this bit.
Right.
You were so serious.
Right.
Oh my God. I feel like some of this we need to keep in though. That first chat has just done me in.
You've completely thrown me off now. No, so basically, I think he has been brilliant. Some of his lyrics in his music, some of his ideas of pushing the boundaries of fashion have been quite incredible and, as I've said, influential. But more recently, he isn't getting the attention through his music or his fashion. I mean, granted, he did on one particular piece of clothing that he decided to wear at a show, but it's more about the way he's communicating and what he's communicating. Now, this has been something that's been going on for quite a while now, and he's been very open and he has spoken regarding his mental health. And my sort of conversation is really how much of it is his responsibility and how much of it is his team.
Do you know what I think's really hard with the whole Kanye situation is clearly he does suffer with mental health. I think in the past they've said he might have bipolar or, you know, we don't know exactly what obviously he's got. He's clearly going through something. I think when you're Kanye West, is there anyone in the world that could tell him what to do? Tell him when to rein it in?
Yeah, okay. But then it's the same, so the platforms that he uses, can they sort of manage it in a better way? Yeah. Those sort of things. Like, I'm not saying that they should have the right, but maybe there should be some communication in that sense of, if this continues, we'll have to do this. I feel like from my point of view, I understand that a lot of the things he has said is painful for people. It has struck many nerves, and then he goes with it. And I just think for him and his sort of mental health and his safety, like, where do people come into it in that regard, and where does the responsibility lie? Do you know
it's
what I
literally
mean?
like the whole Britney thing as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think, unfortunately, when you are that famous, you make a lot of people money. Yeah. And a lot of people rely on that money, and you're not actually seen really as a human being in the end. You're seen as a business, a product. And I think there's probably a level of that to the whole Kanye situation. There's probably a level of him being the way he is and not listening to anyone or taking any advice from maybe friends and family. We both know we have dealt with a lot of mental health situations in our lives.
Yeah.
That it's so difficult, isn't it, to say this is how you should do it, this is how you should talk to someone, this is how, you know, you should treat them.
Yeah.
Or it's easy for people to say, oh, they've got issues, like take him off Twitter and, you know, take him out of the limelight.
Yeah.
But it's easier said than done.
I mean, on the flip side of this, maybe this is his way of almost communicating that he needs a bit of help. Because, you know, some people struggle to actually own up and say, I need help. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting topic to sort of bring up. And obviously it's probably something that we will touch upon again in a different sort of light, because mental health is a massive topic, isn't it?
Massive. So, and there's a whole spectrum of disorders, levels of disorders and
coping mechanisms,
behaviours.
Exactly.
It's a minefield, isn't it? It's crazy. But we just hope that Kanye gets the help that he needs.
Yeah, 100%.
Like anyone.
Yeah, exactly. So on that, obviously, if you are going through a hard time, always try and reach out in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Obviously, your friends and family will know you probably better than you know yourself at times, so just speak up or do what you think's best and get the help that you need.
Lots of love.
Yeah. So
that was a good one though, G.
Thank you.
We obviously as a collective we are big on mental health.
Yeah.
So it will be a big part of the pod.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you'll hear us talk about our personal experiences and things like that on it as well. So yes. Good subject though, G.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
I can do it sometimes. So although that was quite a
heavy.
Yeah.
I feel like that was heavy.
I now want to know about the concerned convo, corner of concern.
I know.
What have you got going on this week?
This week? Well, I know you love this part, don't you?
I do.
Because I surprised you with it. Last week we obviously had about knowing ourselves.
Yep.
That was deep as well, I thought.
Yeah.
We do like a deep chat though, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Even at the dinner table, go out to a restaurant and we're sitting there, letting our lives out.
If anyone could listen to us, they're probably thinking, oh my God, who are these two?
Who are they?
So I've got a little list, so I'm just going to think, I might do something light-hearted.
Okay, yeah, cool.
You're going to like this one.
Am I?
Yeah.
So you're going to get me giggling.
So, I always try and do my little concerned convo, corner of concern, about something that I'm kind of thinking about this week.
Right.
Something that's not affecting me, but that I've maybe thought about. So, this week I've been thinking, I want your thoughts.
Oh God.
Do we, as women, do we really want a bad boy?
Oh, good question. I always get so nervous when it's about to be asked, but yeah, good one.
Because this is a big thing, isn't it? I'm going to hand over to you, G. What are your thoughts on a bad boy?
Right, so can I just say that when I was younger, it was the whole mentality of I will get a bad boy, but he will be good for me. Like, you know, I'm going to be the one, me, to change everything about this man.
Yeah.
So I feel like the reason there is that appeal around, it's because, I mean, it's the same as like fast food, isn't it? Like, it's not good for you, but you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And there is that risk element, I suppose. And I'm not talking like, obviously people cheating and stuff is completely out of line. Mm-hmm. And I would never put myself in a situation where I knew someone was with someone. But there are probably elements of that player where you know he could potentially be talking to someone else, but you don't want to be the option, you want to be the chosen one.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah, exactly. But, so I would say in my younger days, 100%, I would have been like, yeah, I like that sort of mischievousness and... Like,
how bad are we talking though?
Well, this is the thing, like, what would you say passes as a bad boy? Are we talking like prison? Are we talking...
You know my thoughts on that. We won't go there.
But do you know what I mean? So it's like, what level is a bad boy? Because when you hear the term, you think you have an idea in your head. But I'm now saying, like, for me, a bad boy isn't a guy that cheats, because I wouldn't want to get involved in that. It's not a guy that's in prison, because again,
that's a criminal.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But sometimes that does it for some people.
But
no, I get what you mean. Everyone's idea of a bad boy is different again. I think for me, it is someone that is quite cocky.
Yeah.
Like, has good chat.
Yeah.
But, like, it's a little bit horrible to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is a little bit toxic.
It's that treat them mean, keep them keen mentality.
Yeah, like, I'm not talking bad stuff, but just, a little bit mean. Not mean, but just keeps you on your toes.
But that's the thing, though, isn't it? Because I hate that phrase. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah, me too.
But has it worked on me? Yes, it has. I can't lie. I've been treated mean, and I am keen. I am keen. So, but it's then that whole, like, looking at yourself and going, right, okay, so why do I keep doing this? And obviously he's not going to treat me any differently because I keep coming back for this behaviour. And I do think, like, now that I've got older, I am more like, you know what, I just want someone that I can...
It's nice.
Yeah, like, just
nice
chill with,
person.
like, best friend vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like, your person. So don't get me wrong, because I love banter, and I am affectionate, but my affection is more like gifting and touching. Like, I'm not always particularly nice in, like...
You're not like me. I'm mushy, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm soft and mushy.
Yeah, you are peas, mate.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm more like, I will say things, but it'll be short and sweet. Like, I can tell someone they look good. But then that's...
What about if someone went, oh my God, you look absolutely stunning today. I couldn't take my eyes off you. You're so beautiful.
Get away, you're wet. Like...
You're wet.
Honestly, sorry. I don't know what it is, but I don't take compliments very well. And, I mean, I'd like to be told every now and then, but not over the top, because then I don't feel like it's actually genuine.
There is that line though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for the mushiness. I'm here for the romantic. Like, I love all that. But too much, I'm like, you don't mean it. You're just saying it. They're just words.
Exactly. So, like, if I've put in an effort and, like, we're going out somewhere and someone said to me, you look beautiful, I'd probably take it a little bit better because I know I've put in the effort for it. But if they was like, oh my God, you look absolutely stunning, like, oh, wow, I'd be like, get away from me.
And what would I be like?
Oh, thank you so much. You're so cute. Oh my God.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. You definitely would.
Oh,
but
yeah, I do.
But that's the good thing with us.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we're completely different. But when I say, like, when I compliment people, I kind of keep it so, like, you look really handsome or something like that.
Yeah.
Just real short and sweet. My sort of more approach is, like, I'm more affectionate, so, like, I'll touch and stuff. But I would prefer now just to have someone who can, you know, hold a conversation.
Definitely.
Don't read and leave me on red for God knows how long.
Something else as well, right? You can double text me.
Yeah.
You know this whole, like, they text you at 10 in the morning. Say I'm busy, got a busy life, busy girl, right? Well, say at 12 if they fancy just checking in, like, you know, how's your lunch or whatever. Text me it. Because I'm not going to be like, oh, he's texted me twice, he's texted me 3 times, he's not going to leave me alone.
But on the flip side, you're saying that if I'm busy...
Don't hound me.
100%. So if I'm busy and I've not got back to you yet, if you can see it's blue ticked, I'm coming back to you when I'm not too busy, right? But at the same time...
You can't win, basically.
No, but at the same time, I will say, if I am busy, I will usually say to someone, I'll get back to you in a bit, like I've done with you before. Like, I'm just out at the moment, I'll get back to you at such and such or whatever. Because that doesn't take too much.
No.
So...
I get you.
It's the mind games of messaging, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean, I think, by like, well, I'm not going to message her because she hasn't messaged me back yet. Well, no.
Yeah.
Like, if you've got something to say,
say it. Yeah.
say it. I'm not going to think you're hounding me unless there's like 1,000 messages.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
But if it's just, you know, like something you just need to say or whatever, then I think it's fine. But on the bad boy thing, is there a character in a film or an actor or someone that you think you're a bad boy and that's the sort of bad boy I would like?
I can't actually think.
Oh, come on, G. Give us the goodness.
I can't actually think.
What about like in like a gangstery film or a series? Something like Power, Top Boy.
Well, obviously everyone's got Thomas Shelby on their list, surely.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Peaky
yeah.
Blinders. We both know how we feel about Power. Yeah. No, okay,
Good.
so... But I think that's because we can sort of disconnect with it because we know that's a character. But at the same time, if that guy's my fella...
There's no way I could go out with Ghost.
No.
I mean, I'd love to go out with Ghost, but there's just no way that would happen.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I can't do it.
So, do you know what I mean? So, I think it is because we've got to that point where we go, yeah, that's just a character. That's a fantasy.
I was going to say a fantasy.
Yeah.
But do you know who I love? Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's lovely.
And he loves dogs.
That's the thing, though, because he plays such, like, manly, geezerish sort of... Geezer. Sort of roles, and then you see this real soft side of him.
It's
and
the best.
That's the thing, but that's him in real life versus...
It's a character, like you say, it's a fantasy.
Yeah.
So I think to sum up, basically, we all do like a bad boy, but more of a fantasy bad boy when we're younger. Yeah. And I think when you get older, you just want someone that is just nice.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want boring.
No.
Like, we want a little bit of excitement, but it changes in how that excitement's brought.
And no toxic energy.
No. Treat them mean, keep them keen. Do not keep up with that, anyone.
No.
Because, honestly, it can be so damaging and so boring. So, I mean, I was here for it once upon a time, and I'm sure there are many people that still play the game, but, mate, give it a rest.
Retire. Retire.
Have you got anything else?
I ain't, no.
I ain't, no.
Here comes the Essex. No, I haven't, G. No, so that was my concerned convo this week. Because I've been thinking about it, you know?
Yeah, I like light-hearted.
Yeah, light-hearted stuff.
Although, hang on, sorry, just to touch upon it. Danny Zuko, was he ever like a bad boy? Because he was my first crush.
She loves bringing up bloody Danny Zuko. Oh, but yeah, the film, John Travolta in the film.
Yeah.
There's never going to be another Danny Zuko like that.
Nah. Those bright blue eyes and dark hair.
And the swag. The swag.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit of a bad boy, but not
That's
really.
what I mean. Like,
yeah.
Because that was like my first sort of crush, as you will. When I
That's
was young.
a good choice.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad one.
No, I'm here for that one.
Yeah.
Better than Peter Andre. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And on that note...
Episode 2!
Yeah, we are done and dusted on episode 2, so...
Loved it.
I hope that you had half as much fun.
I know,
as
all
we
I
did.
say is I love it. I've had an amazing time. It's like a day out.
Yeah, no, it was full of giggles, this one.
Yeah, this was good. It's actually made me cry with laughter.
Yeah.
So I'll have to edit that out.
So yeah, so stay tuned for next week when we're bringing our next episode. But thanks again, as ever. Leave some comments and some feedback and subscribe.
Thanks, guys. Have a good week.
Bye.